Welcome to the Dementia Caregivers podcast series. In this podcast, Joseph Herrera with the California Southland Chapter of the Alzheimer's Association will cover ways that you, as a caregiver, can take care of yourself and get the support and resources you need. First, what are some of the issues that may arise for caregivers?
A lot of the times what happens with caregivers is that they completely adopt the role of caregiving and they forget their own identity. So they become secondary to the needs of the care receiver. A lot of people, they feel that their responsibility is to provide the care. And a lot of the times, again, they forget about themselves and their needs, so they become isolated socially. That leads to depression, leads to frustration, leads to higher levels of stress.
Why is it so important to focus on your own health as a caregiver?
The level of frustration, the level of stress, the level of depression can lead to chronic illnesses. So the person has to be very careful and be very conscious about their own physical health, their mental health, and make sure that they take care of themselves.
What are respite centers, and how can caregivers use them?
These centers provide transportation, they provide services depending on the level of need of the person, and they have activities that stimulate the brain according to the level of the disease.
What is the benefit of participating in a caregiver support group?
The Alzheimer's Association offers a variety or a number of support groups throughout the LA County. We also have a telephone support group where they could call from the convenience of their own home. It allows the caregiver to sort of take an emotional journey and appreciate how the disease is affecting a lot of the times their personal health and how they are putting the needs of the care receiver ahead of themselves or their own needs. It also allows them to meet folks or people who are in the same situation, and they can support each other, exchange phone numbers, email addresses, and they have somebody to reach out to. If the person is unable to attend a caregiver support group, there are opportunities on the website to attend maybe a chat room. So whenever they have the opportunity, and they can post their questions, and they have multiple people answering their questions for them.
What other types of services does the Alzheimer's Association provide to caregivers?
The Alzheimer's Association offers a variety of services to caregivers. For example, we have a care consultant program where we assist through the caregiver to put together or develop a care plan to sort of anticipate some of the changes, some of the stages, some of the behaviors that are going to be coming up, take care of legal issues, financial issues. We also offer support groups, educational programs specific for caregivers, and other services. We have an 800 number that caregivers can call 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, and they will be assisted by a live person. I would also recommend to caregivers to make a conscientious effort to realize that they come first. If you're not well enough as a caregiver, how can you take care of two people?
We hope this podcast will help you to better understand the support available to you as a caregiver. If you have an idea for a podcast topic, please email it to us at nursinghomes@hsag.com. Thank you, and stay tuned for upcoming podcasts in our Dementia Caregivers podcast series.